Well, I guess that answered some questions, didn't it, kids? Recap of the UT game against North Carolina. One, North Carolina was massively overrated. Shouldn't even be rated. Shouldn't even be ranked. Two, Nico Iamaleava is legit. He made a couple mistakes last night. One of them really wasn't even his. His arm got hit. Ball went straight up in the air. Dylan Sampson is a grown-ass man. Number 3. Better put some respect on that dude's name. He's going to carry this team, I believe. 4, that tight end we got from Alabama. Can't remember his name. I can't tell you the last time. Jason Witten, I guess. The last time I saw them throw more than one time to a tight end in the same game. That I can recall. We need to throw to the tight end more. And have needed to throw to the tight end more. But 5th and most importantly, that defense, son, ooh-wee! I'm telling you what, right now, if that defense plays like that, the SEC is in for a fucking problem. I still think it's Georgia and then everybody else. They've just got too much talent. But Tennessee is chipping away at that talent. We're not 3 deep like Georgia is, but we're 2 deep. We've got a massive offensive line. If they can keep Nico healthy, let him do what he does. That defense, though, son, we haven't seen that here in a hot minute. I mean, they just absolutely were flying to the ball. Kevin Banks, I think, is the DC's name. I might be wrong on that. Kudos to that guy. I mean, we got Kent State next week. We go to Norman in 2 weeks. That'll be our first real test. I mean, this was, a test-ish, but it wasn't really. I mean, 51-10 is not a test, right? I mean, you gave us little more. North Carolina State gave us a little more than UT Chattanooga did. So, that'll be Nico's first real test. Because that's Oklahoma plays football now. They got all they wanted. And there's just some teams that were overrated. Notre Dame is always overrated. They proved that. Michigan is not good. Texas looks good. I'm still not sold on them. Because I don't think Steve Sarkisian is anything more than an outstanding offensive coordinator. He's just one of those guys. I don't until he makes it to the championship. I just won't believe it. So yeah, I mean, Tennessee's defense, man, looked good. I mean, good. And like, if you can't, and they didn't really, maybe a couple of times run tempo last night. Like, it was boom, 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 and they're in an end zone, right? My God, if that defense, like, you're going to have to outscore Tennessee, right? Unless you just got some world-class defense. And he's going to run into those. Georgia's going to have a good defense. I think Oklahoma's defense is fair. But dear God, UT is going to be a fucking problem in the SEC. Be cool.